Hey guys, Stolar here, back in with day 18 of the 31 days of Halloween, and today we're taking a look at the Playmates Toys Diablo 2 Unraveler, or as I like to call him, like I said in the Diablo video, or Lord of Terror, whatever the heck his name is, one ugly looking SOB. This is total nightmare fuel right here. Another funny story about this guy, I got him for $10 at a what is it, a flea market or something? I don't remember. It was the year I graduated high school, I believe. That or the year before that. Couldn't really tell you, but regardless, it was a pretty cool looking thing, and I'm like, that's cool. I want that. It was $15. I talked him down to 10 because, that's just what you do. So, taking a look at him, I don't know what the hell they were smoking when they conceived this bastard, but he looks ugly as sin. I guess that makes sense. He is from Diablo after all. He comes with a very Snake Men from He-Man looking staff that just kind of pegs in his hand. With the little pegs on the back. The snake's wrapped around it, and it's kind of warped for some reason. So I might have to heat that up or something to get it back into place, but comes with that. And then he's got a blade arm, because, you need that when you got a bunch of snakes coming out of your gut. What the hell? I mean, he's got like 6 snakes coming out of here, and then he's got some coming out of his little headdress thing. He's just a really nasty looking son of a bitch. What the hell? I mean, Stitches was ugly. This guy is pretty close. But, articulation, his head will rotate, and his jaw will open and close, and he also has a rotating tongue, or whatever that is in there. It moves that way, and it moves back. It moves back and forth. And then he's got this headdress piece, which you can just slip right off. He's got a peg right on the back of his neck here. There's a peg in this. This is hard plastic for the most part, but it is soft enough to where you can stick it on him and not damage anything. So that is a plus. You do lose quite a chunk of the head movement though, but for the most part, he's just going to be standing there looking like this anyways. I mean, you'd probably rather have him with the headdress than without it, right? If not, then screw you. But his arms will go up and down. He rotates at the, I want to say lower arm, but I guess wrist. And then he's got some hip movement. Nothing in the waist, just because he doesn't really have much waist to put a cut joint at. But yeah, very reminiscent of the Warrior of Anubis from the Jack's Pacific Mummy line. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then it's justified because it actually did not get released. Which is unfortunate because other than Imhotep, which I have kicking around somewhere, most of the figures in that line suck. So, yeah, it's kind of a missed opportunity, but I guess if you have this guy, good old Unraveler, you can put him with that Imhotep and have a grand old time, I suppose. Conjuring sandstorms and whatnot. But setting him here, as long as he's going to stand. He's a little tricky to stand because his legs are a little bit warped. A bit bowed out slightly. Then again, I'm just glad his torso's, for the most part, straight. I mean, it's not supposed to be straight up and down, but I've seen some where he's like cocked to the side a lot. But here he is next to Jack-o'-lantern, whose foot is a turd. There he is. I mean, Jack-o'-lantern's literally like drunk today. I don't know what the frick his problem is. Probably because I got this big stupid cape on him. That's a Hope Summers cape for those of you not interested. That's right, I said not interested. But yeah, about the same. You got to take into account he's trying to do the splits without really doing the splits. So, yeah. And then just to give you a comparison to Diablo, because why not? He's still sitting here. There you go. And these are the only two figures from this line I have. There's only 3, so luckily I only need 1 more, and it's the Barbarian. It's probably the most generic and boring of the set, but it'd complete the set, and I kind of would like to do that. I'm obviously not thinking about it right now, but maybe down the line I'll get him, and then I'll do a review of that figure. Probably not for Halloween or anything, but just to finish off the set. Because I know you guys are so interested in my opinion about that figure. Notice the amount of sarcasm in that statement, but if you like some freaky looking shit, I guess this is right up your alley. I would recommend this to anyone who's into like horror or, Mythic Legions collectors. They're obviously going to dig on this, so... Yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed today's edition of the 31 Days of Halloween. Stay tuned, because tomorrow, speaking of which, we're going to start reviewing some Mythic Legions. The Vampires, in fact, and that's going to be the Vampire Legion Builder. We're going to start small, work our way to the top. So, that being said, until next time, we'll catch you guys later with day 19 of the 31 Days of Halloween. Ooh, scary.